I'll be the woman. I'm the woman.
One pleasant evening when pouncing daisies closed on their bosom one drop of dew, and feathered warblers of every species together chanted their notes so through. As I did stray wrapped in meditation, it charmed my heart for to hear them sing. Night silent arbors were only rising, and the air in concert did sweetly ring. With joy transported each I courted, and gazing round me with unspected eye, two youthful lovers in conversation, closely engaged I chanced to spy. This couple spoke with such force of reason, their sentiments they explained so clear, and for to listen to their conversation, my inclination was to draw near. Oh, he pressed her hand and he says, my darling, tell me the reason you changed your mind. Or have I loved you to be degraded by youth and innocence all in its prime? For I am slighted and ill-requited, where's all the favours I done bestow? You'll surely tell me before you leave me of your intent for to treat me so.
Oh, with great acuteness she thus made answer, saying, on your favours I'll not rely, for you might contrive for to blast my glory, and our marriage day it might overby. Young men in general are fickle-minded, and for to trust you I would be afraid. If for your favours I am indebted, both stock and interest you shall be paid.
To blast your glory, love, I ne'er intended, nor fickle-minded will I ever be, nor for my debts you could never pay them, except by true love and loyalty. Remember, darling, our first engagement, when childhood's pastime was always new. Be true and constant, I am alive forever, I'll brave all danger and go with you.
Oh, your offer's good, sir, I thank you for it, but yet your offer I cannot receive. With soft persuasions and kind endearings, the wily serpent beguiled Eve. There are other reasons must be considered. The highest tides are do ebb and fall. Some other female might suit you better, therefore I cannot obey your call.
Yes, I'll admit to the tide in motion, it is always moving from shore to shore, and yet its substance is never changing, nor never will haunted times no more. I'll sound your name with all loyal lovers, and find your love on his mind and pure, since no existence can ever change it, nor no physician prescribe a cure.
As she says, young man, for to tell you plainly, now to detain you I am not inclined, for another young man of wealth and fortune has gained my favours and changed my mind. My future welfare I have considered, on fickle footing I will never stand. Besides my parents they would be offended, for to see me walking at your right hand.
What had you, darling, when you were born? What nature gave you love so had I? Your haughty parents I do disdain them, and your ill-got riches I do defy. An honest heart, love, it's far superior. Your golden riches will soon decay, and naked we come into this world low, and much the same we will go away.
Now you falsified when you said you loved me, and you slight the parents whom I love dear. So I think it justice now to degrade you, if that's the course that you mean to steer. By wealth of fortune or art of nature, you are not my equal in any line. Since I conjure you, insist no further, unto your wishes I will not incline.
To falsify love I do deny it, your amputations are wrong I swear. Like Eve I find you are ill to savour, your heart's as false as your face is fair. For the want of ranches you mainly slight me, and my complexion you do disdain. Our skin lead them for but to affection, and black and white sure it's all the same.
Oh, curb your passion, she then exclaimed, 'twas not to quarrel that I met you here, but to discourse you in moderation, with grave intentions for to make things clear. I speak with candour, I will surrender to what is proper in every way. If you submit to a fair discussion, and reason dictates, I will obey.
It is too late now to ask that question, since you despise me before my friends. Alabama's plains, if you could command them, is not sufficient to make amends. For they're not a tree in yon imperial forest, retains its colour except in one, and that's the laurel that I do cherish, and I'll always carry it in my right hand.
Oh, the blooming laurel, sir, you do admire it, because its verdure is always new. But there is another, you can't deny it, is just as bright in the gardener's view. 'Tis wisely resting throughout the winter, it blooms again when the spring draws near. The pen of Homer has wrote its praises, in June and July it does appear.
You speak exceedingly but not correctly, with words supported by cause and vein. I do the tongue of yon senior goddess, your exaltations I would disdain. It was your love that I did require, but since you've placed it on golden store, I'll strike the string and the harp shall murmur, so farewell, darling, forevermore.
Oh, with voice affected and eyes distracted, with loud exclaiming she then gave way. Sir, my denial was but a trial, you gods be witness to what I say. She says, young man, if you don't forgive me, and quite forget unrecordedly, a single virgin for your sake I'll wander, while green leaves grows on yon laurel tree. So all young maidens, I pray take warning, let love and virtue be still your aim. No worldly treasure will gain you pleasure on those whose person you do disdain. All loyal lovers will then respect you, unto your memory they'll heave a sigh. The blooming rose and the evergreen laurel will mark the spot where your body lies.
Near Balna hunch about 2 mile distant, where blackbirds whistle and thrushes sing, where hills resounding and valleys bounding, a charming prospect all in the spring. Where fair meets beauty, it's never wanting, the lonesome stranger our refuge find. Near Macron Tenbray, if you'll inquire, you'll find the author of those sublime.